Good evening.
My name is Elaine Carroll, I'm the program director at JARC.
And I'm Tiffany Trust, the program coordinator at JARC.
So we have a team of 7 individuals, and we are putting together what is a replicated project from Chicago in workforce development and manufacturing trades. Right now, we're really enjoying a lot of success in seeing people who are unemployed, underemployed, multiple barriers to employment, coming in, going through the interview and orientation process, getting into one of our training tracks, getting certified with a national certification, and leaving with a job paying anywhere from $16 to $19 an hour until they get a raise. Some of them now are making $27 an hour, full-time, full benefits. So I wanted to ask all of you, who here is part of a neighborhood association? Who here can touch residents of Park Heights with information? Because we need to. We have flyers here. Right now, we have around 20% of our trainees are from the Park Heights area, but we're really making a push to try to target folks from the Park Heights area, men and women, over the age of 18, eligible to work in the United States, no sex offenses, and able to test at least 5th grade math and reading level. Those are the only requirements, so no high school diploma or GED necessary. When you're discussing criminal background, criminal history, look, we're not, what we're seeing and what we're seeing when people are coming in and they're going through the program, they're leaving the life behind. It's what comes straight from a trainee's mouth. I'm done, I can't do this anymore, it's not working, I can't do my family, I've been shot, I can't do this anymore. You know, this is the place for you. And we're seeing this happening, and we're seeing the family form in our center. So I want to invite you all also to come in and kind of see what's going on. I want to thank Councilwoman Middleton, because I know you issued us a certificate of appreciation. And we really did. We were brand new on the scene, and we were just trying to make connections. And George from Neighborhood United has reached out to us. Cheo from Park Heights Renaissance has reached out to us. We're partnering with them on a grant from the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, and hence why we're here. One of the reasons why we're here to really ask you to help us recruit. We want to hold a special orientation. We hold orientations every other Wednesday on site. We have flyers, but we're holding a special orientation on February 2nd for Park Heights residents. So if you could blast out, if you could, let people know, people who are in a situation where, it's dire, it's at a point where there's no more choice. I mean, it's at, no job history, limited job history, making minimum wage, not able to get into any kind of career path or opportunity. We want to see them come in, and we want to talk to them, and we want them to at least hear Tiffany. We'll give a presentation at an open orientation, a tour of the facility, and then they'll take the TABE test. So I don't know if you all have seen, the building that is at 4910 Park Heights Avenue, which was the Magnet Center. And before that, I believe it was an elementary school. But it is a beautiful structure, beautiful building on the inside. It's got, for what we do in manufacturing trades, it looks like a manufacturing plant. I mean, it's really something. I invite you to come in, take a look. We have 7 welding booths, and a whole welding area set up. We have 3 CNC machines. Those are computer numerical control machines that you'll find in manufacturing shops, cutting all kinds of parts. Plastic, metal, molds, those cones that you see. I mean, these are real career paths and jobs for people, and there's a skills gap in this trades. So there's a need. So what's happening right now is everything's kind of culminating together. With the foundation community, with the city, with the Department of Labor Licensing and Regulation, with the local community. We've had a lot of support, and we want to make sure that we're targeting and reaching as many people in this area as possible. So we need help recruiting, and that's our push tonight. That is our push. If you know someone, if you know someone who knows someone, if you can get the message to them, if you can give them our number, we really would like them to come in and find out what we're all about, because it might be an opportunity, might be a life-changing opportunity.
And so the orientation on February 2nd is going to be at 9 a.m. to about 2 p.m. And so that's when they're going to take a tour. They'll receive a presentation about the tracks. that we offer, the welding and CNC tracks. And then they have to take that math and reading assessment. So if they are interested, please send them our way. Our phone number is 410-900-1400.
And for that special orientation, Neighborhood United is gonna help us staff. Usually we accept about 25 to 30 people every other Wednesday coming through our doors, and we fill up. Most people are hearing about us through word of mouth or social media, but we do have other community partners that we ask to refer people our way, and they do. But this will be hopefully a bigger orientation than we're used to. We would like to be able to accept at least 50 people, or at the most 50 people coming in. And George and Minerva, they're, and some other community members are gonna help us kind of crowd control, because we have this tiny little lobby area, and, and then it's through the doors, it's the training center, and then it's just outside, and it's cold. So we're coming up with a system to try to identify the first 50 people, so nobody has to wait too long outside, and then usher them through into our big classroom for the orientation, so.
And if there's any community organizations that would like to come meet with us, take a tour themselves, on the flyers, my email and my phone number is attached to that, so you can get that information and email me, so you can get a personal tour for your employees or anything like that. Yes.
Just to be clear, this is only for Park Heights residents?
No.
For February 2nd
For February 2nd.
orientation, we're recruiting just for Park Heights. However, every other Wednesday, so our next open orientation is February the 27th at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we accept all applicants in the state of Maryland.
Now-
Let me explain it to them just a little bit. Next Wednesday is also open orientation. If you live in Park Heights or you don't live in Park Heights, you can come to that orientation every other Wednesday. But the February 2nd orientation is gonna be specialized mainly for the people in Park Heights, okay? If someone wants to come there that's not in Park Heights, then I guess they can come too. They can't, you don't want them to come at all.
No, it's fine. We
It's
won't
fine,
turn
okay.
anybody away.
It's fine, okay, so.
Yeah.
But we want to focus on getting our people in our Park Heights jobs.
Yeah.
I know you had mentioned the Darwin Department of Labor Life and Regulations. Are you becoming an apprenticeable occupation certified through the apprenticeship
No.
system?
No, but we work with the employers in the trade, so we work with the unions. So we're working with the pile drivers, the iron workers, the steam fitters, the boilermakers, and the pile drivers have been our most lucrative resource. They're moving our folks who get that national cert right into their second year journeyman apprenticeship with those wages. So, there's a true career path here. Although we are meeting with some people from the apprenticeship program at Dollar soon. So, so we're just trying to make any connection we can. We've been here since May training. We're not even a full year through, but we've had 15 people move out of our training tracks with national certifications into jobs, averaging $18.75 an hour with benefits. We have a financial component, we have a soft skill component. It's not just the technical trade portion. We understand that even when you're learning a skill and even when you're bettering your life, you're still tackling demons, you still have things following you around. Life doesn't stop just because you're trying to improve yourself in your situation. So, our team and our staff, we have resources and we have the ability to life coach and just coach in what it's like to work in the manufacturing culture. What is the chain of command? How do you enter into a new situation if new workforce if you've never had employment experience, if you need to do your resume, mock interviews. We're just constantly creating a culture of acceptance and high accountability. Can't be late, no call, no show, you're out. People are getting it. They get there half an hour early. It's working. It is working.
Could I get the number of your?
410-900-14.
They do have flyers in the back.
They're with me, I'll put them on the table.
Okay, we can pass them down. George and I had a tour of the facility. It is fantastic. The men, and not only men, women are very, very enthusiastic. They want to work and they are learning. So it's working. It's working. So I know, we all know somebody who needs a job. So thank you, and we will see you all. Thank you.